In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get 20,000 free points, become an absolute god in the game, and a ton of side Easter eggs that get you Pack-a-Punch tier 3 crystals, free Rayguns, legendary Aether tools, and more things to help you level up in your game. The first Easter egg is going to get you a free PhD as well as a ton of points in the early game. To do this, you simply need to collect 3 alcohol bottles around the map, which locations are the same every single game. The first of which is in the Undercroft. These are the same locations in every single game. The first is next to this body on the floor here. The second is in the swords room right in the corner of the room. You'll see the second bottle lying next to this body. The third and final location is right next to Stamina, sitting on the bottom of a shelf right opposite of the actual perk machine. Once you have all 3 bottles, head back to the bar, interact with this tray on the right side, and the zombies will start coming up and ordering drinks. Now you simply need to match the color of the drink that they ordered to the color of the 3 drinks behind you, and keep serving those. As you get up into the higher and higher rounds of doing this, you will start getting bigger and bigger tips, like 500, even 1,000 point tips. And after a certain amount of time has passed, or you mess up a drink order, you'll be kicked out of this. The zombies will start attacking again. However, if you've served enough drinks correctly, you will get a free PhD. This Easter egg is also repeatable, so you can do it multiple times in one game. This next one goes absolutely fantastically with the one before, because this is how to get a gold GS45 pistol that you can pack-a-punch into the explosive pistol. To do this one, you need to be playing as Maya. If you're in solo and you realize you booted up with someone else, you can also save, quit, and reload so that you have Maya as your character. But when you're Maya, on round 12, this radio next to this door near Voltrade will actually activate, and you'll hear Franco coming through. And if you are playing as Maya, you want to get a little bit set up to the point where you can kill some mini bosses. They are going to be pretty tanky inside of here. But if you feel confident in your setup and your ability to kill these mini bosses, go over and interact with this radio twice as Maya, wait for the dialogue to finish, and then interact with the door next to it. This will put you inside of a secret room with a ton of vermin on the walls. You just need to kill the vermin, make your way down. As you progress down, you will run into your first doppelgas, which you just want to take out normally. And then proceeding a little bit farther, we'll show you the second named doppelgas that is more like a mini boss and is pretty tanky to take out, but once you take him out, he will drop a key. Take that key farther down and you will actually get a cutscene where you see Maya and Franco that you can watch in your game. Pretty big story implications, but after that cutscene is over, it will spit you back out and you will see a legendary GS45 on the ground. Pick that up, pack-a-punch it, do the PhD Easter egg, and you have an absolute god setup on round 12. The next Easter egg is the Rat King Easter egg, which is gonna give you a super cool crown that you wear for the rest of the game. It will also award points, ammo mods, and Aether tools, which are incredibly useful in the early game. The first step to do this is go into the window at spawn, break the window, and pick up the wheel of cheese. And then you're gonna go around the map and scare off 10 different mice. The first of which is right in spawn next to this planter. The second rat can be found just outside the right side of spawn immediately upon exit underneath this truck. The third rat can be found out the left side of spawn up the hill underneath in this little zombie spawner. The fourth rat can be found just underneath the right side of the cannon here. Just lay down and look underneath the stairs. Should be very easy to find him. The fifth rat can be found right past Jug on the bottom floor. Head down the right side, lay down on the right side next to these chairs. Rat number 6 can be found inside of the swords room. Just go to the front left one. It is going to be underneath this little pallet here. Kind of hard to see. Rat number 7 is in the Undercroft area. It is going to be in this little zombie spawner next to the mystery box spawn. Rat number 8 is going to be next to the quick revive machine. It is going to be in this brightly lit cell on the right side of the quick revive machine on the floor. Rat number 9 is in the stamina up room. It is in the top left corner of this room, just underneath this little bench on the floor next to the bunk beds. And last but not least, rat number 10 can be found in the alchemical room, which you have to open up Pack-a-Punch in order to get into, but is going to be hiding behind this little tablet laying on the floor, and that will be the 10th rat. Upon collecting all 10 rats, head over to the Pack-a-Punch area and then place that cheese wheel down in the back left corner of the room where all the rats are feasting on it. You will receive all of your rewards, and then just hold F where that cheese wheel was and you will pick it up and be wearing that crown, which you can see in third person. There might be more steps of this Easter egg, so make sure you subscribe so you know whenever this is found. The next Easter egg is going to be the Wishing Well Easter egg, which I used to get 20,000 points as well as some intel upon completion. Not only that, but this Easter egg is repeatable, so you can do this multiple times in one game. This Easter egg was just discovered and it's brand new, but I wanted to get it into your hands ASAP so you guys could start helping us figure out what exactly triggers this. However, if you don't want to do any testing and you just want to replicate what I've done to get this to work multiple games in a row, here's how I've done it. The first step is to get Voltrade and then progress the game until you get to your second or third bug round. Whenever you get a bug round, head over to where the well actually is and you need to throw an explosive inside. I just use frag grenades because they're the easiest and also cheapest to craft, and they always make it to the bottom of the well. But if you throw this inside whenever a bug round is going on, the first explosion should trigger a couple of points to pop out. Once you do get the points to pop out for the first time, you are basically set up and good to go with this Easter egg, and it is now ready for you to duplicate points. Run over to the side of the well and start spamming the interact button, allowing you to deposit up to 10,000 points inside of the well. You don't have to do 10,000 points, but the more points you put inside of here, the more points you're gonna multiply by 2 whenever we do the second part of this Easter egg. Whenever you're finished depositing points, or whenever you reach 10,000 and it won't let you deposit anymore, you are good to go, and you just need to start progressing grounds again until your next bug round. Now on your next bug round, same thing, head back over to the well, wait for for the round to fully start and throw your grenade inside. And if you've deposited any points, all those points will come flying back out in the form of point drops. Now, a teammate can run over and pick all of these up. If you want to share points with them, you can pick them back up to just get all the points back. However, if you do the double points trick in this map, which I'm about to show you, or pop a double points gobblegum, you can double your investment and pull out 20,000 points for the 10,000 that you put in. If you don't want to use a double points gobblegum, you can still double all of the points that come out of here. Just go ahead and head over to the alchemical room, look into this window, and you can actually see a double points drop there. Now, I've tried to use a C4 with no luck here, but if you want to just go ahead and jump up and shoot it near the edge of the room, you can actually grab this, run over, and the double points will still be active by the time you make it over to the well on a bug round. This Easter egg can be done multiple times in one game, and again, the specifics of this are being worked out, so I'm gonna have updates in the pinned comment down below if you want an easier way to do this whenever it's discovered. The next Easter egg is absolutely incredible for getting set up. I've gotten free ray guns out of this. I've gotten Pack-a-Punch tier 3 crystals, golden tools out of doing this, and it is a very, very good Easter egg, especially if you need someone to get set up right before the boss fight. To do this Easter egg, you need to open up the wall next to Melee Macchiato. You need to open it up by going into spawn, getting your 6 different symbols, shooting those symbols into the wall in order 1 through 6 that it gives you in the bar. And after that, you need to progress the Easter egg until you have all 4 incantations. This is very, very easy to do if you've watched my Easter egg guide, which is also gonna be linked down below in the description. But once you have all 4 of those incantations, grab them from the main room or their original spawn points, come over and melee the wall with each of the 4 elements. And upon hitting it with the 4th element, the wall will start glowing and you will start a lockdown that will lock you into this room for a certain number of rounds. One big tip here is do not save and quit in this area. I learned the hard way. If you save and quit while this is going on, you are actually going to be locked in this room forever. So just a heads up, do not do it. But once the lockdown is finished, you will be rewarded. And the later round you do this on, actually the better rewards you seem to get. It seems like if you do this on early rounds, you get just a free perk Easter egg with some ammo mods, maybe some points. However, we did this on round 42 and got the absolute god setup. This is a perfect way to get someone back in the game if they've just been dying a lot or anything like that. Great for newbies, so definitely keep this one in the back of your mind whenever you're about to go into boss fight. The next Easter egg is gonna spawn in a ghost chest piece, which again is very, very good to do right before you go into boss fight. This will also help you with Easter egg steps, just killing and knocking down zombies all around you. To do this Easter egg, you need to collect a chest piece. Here are the 4 spawn locations that we have found over 30 games of testing. If there are any more found, I will put them also in the pinned comment down below. The first location is upstairs by the dragon. Down the hallway, you'll see a white chest piece on this little table here. The second location is inside of the elemental pop room, just on this leftmost table here. The third location for the white chest piece is gonna be in the basement of the bar. It is going to be on this shelf. And the 4th location is gonna be on one of the tables next to this trap inside of the quick revive room. Once you have that chest piece from any of those locations, head over to the chessboard that is inside of the stamina room. Simply place it on the table here. This will spawn a soul box and just continue getting kills until it is completed. It lasts for a surprisingly long time, so definitely don't do this if you're in the middle of an Easter egg step, but doing it right before the boss fight is absolutely incredible. Just like in the previous map, there are several different guaranteed power-ups around the map that you can shoot. The first of which is over here by Speed Cola. You can get a free max ammo. The second one is up here in the rafters. This is going to be a full power right above a jug that you can see from the top of these stairs right here. The third one is right next to Voltrate. If you stand next to that, look across the way, you can see a full power floating up there above the roof. A free 500 points for every single member of your team is right behind this couch down here in the Undercroft. Just lay down behind this couch and shoot it. And last but not least, in the alchemical lab, right next to the armor tier 3 wall buy, you can see the double points in this window over here, ready for you to shoot. If you guys find any more Easter eggs you want me to check out, leave them in the comment section down below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos in the future.